right, so I guess with a little bit of effort here, let's see, time, date, stamp again, more stuff for y'all to go over. This was sent 2 days ago, and apparently, what was it over here? This morning, started at 9:02. What I'm guessing, I don't know how to go back over this. So I sent them an email, and what's interesting is that it's either Shane, Alan, Rick, or Art. I doubt it's Art. I doubt Rick has the time or energy to jack with this. I really don't think it's something Alan would do, but I think the next rock to turn over is probably right there. Okay, so anyways, that was sent that over as well, and for some reason, these, you know, I'm guessing it's right there. Somebody decided to forward this to Katie, so here's her new one starting at 9:02. Let's see if we can make this bigger. Hey, you forgot to mention in your video that the BPD asked you about a warrant for your arrest and did you a favor by not arresting you. Also, I'd love to see the said restraining order you claim to have. What is that? I guess that's a satire, ha ha ha, or something. Yeah, that was for an expired registration ticket. Paid it online about 4 hours after y'all left. But see, here's where the rabbit hole gets deeper. Glad to hear you got to see a copy of the video as well. So, whenever you guys said to narrow it down, you know, I think this is kind of where it starts to be narrowed down. Shane, Alan, Rick, Art. Okay, so that was this right here was 2 days ago, and then all of a sudden, Katie comes in with this. These are all the other ones that y'all have before then, from September, but these are the new ones. So let's see here. Glad to see you got to you know, suddenly see a copy of the video. That explains how deep the problem goes. And again, I'm really confused as to why either, you know, somewhere in here, you know, somewhere in there, somebody is blatantly, I mean, there's no way you can be this stupid. Like, honest to God, somebody's got like a Russian pee-pee tape on them or something. This is nuts. And let's see, there's that one. Bada boom, bada bing, temporary restraining order. The petitioner, yep, that was me. And then, of course, that's where she lost the first attorney. And, you know, I even sent her a, should you decide to pull a public record, it's right there. The application, petitioner, me, presented to Faith. It's 8 pages of, hey, don't do crap that, I don't want to say, you know, somebody keeps enabling. Cool, can't wait to be part of the escort in court. You'd rather see her go to jail than stop enabling a lie? That's kind of sick, don't you think? But of course, that does line up with the whole, hey, if I tell you that he touched me, we have him arrested. You know, and in that one right there, that you guys had. You know, whenever she says, well, listen, just tell me what it is I have to say to get him arrested. It really is sick. And the part that's worse than that is who in the world is saying, okay, this is totally cool, this is fine, let's enable it. Well, if Katie suddenly got suddenly just now saw this video that's been up there for, I don't know, public record was already 4 days later. And I mean, there's not a coincidence here in the timing. This was sent 2 days ago. Suddenly she's talking to me about the video. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. Narrow it down. I doubt Rick has time. I doubt Art. Art's sitting there going, jeez. Alan's about ready to probably cuss. Viking Ninja Man. Anyways, temporary, isn't it? Goes away after 6 months. Case is closed. Again, sorry, it's still open there. She doesn't want to fill out the inventory because you, goons, helped her steal everything. Temporary. No, it's not temporary. The real lie is that you think you're being productive with the nonsense. Move on, Brad. Get over it. It's been a year. No, it's been March. It's been 30 days of let's let things cool off since the March episode. And let's let lawyers and everybody have a family vacation in the summer. And now here it is, August. Stuff starts coming back. Brad, why are the girls... Why is, I don't want to say too much. But they don't have to live in fear at school. They can legally, morally, whatever, do whatever the heck they want inside the house. I can't affect that. Not going to control that. I'm not there to diffuse those explosive attacks. If she has an episode, well, I don't know what to do. It's been a year. It's back to March, and the aftermath of that whole March hoopla it sucks. The restraining order is effective immediately and shall continue in force until further notice of the court. Blah 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 blah. Let me guess, since 2 lawyers already dropped her for ethical reasons, because they, can't. Would that mean that you're now giving her legal advice? Burleson's a small town. Teachers who say, what the hell is going on? They have every right to call me. Burleson's small town. Aubrey Lex Caitlin shouldn't be living in fear that's created by folks like, well, 1, 2, 3, or 4, and Adrian, and Katie. There's more soccer moms and dads that are tired of people who lie about domestic stuff, lie to the church, and lie to the police. Here's the crappy part about instigating. When it happens to somebody who's, to a family that's been here 80, 60, 40 years, other people come forward. I get tired of it. Plus, oh, that's how you do a public records request, Brad. Here, let me show you mine. People start pulling these things. In the aftermath of your and others' actions are still rippling and growing. So, sorry, the March incident kind of sealed the deal. Yes, there is a restraining order. Yes, it's supposed to protect me from that crap exactly that she pulled. Where did I say I'm giving her legal advice? Assuming is a dangerous thing. Oh, Lord. Interesting. Again, can't wait for court. I get that you want to be right. That's fine. Find a lie, get egg on your face. Find a bigger rumor, get more egg on your face. It's a cycle that you can't, won't, refuse to stop. Not just with me. But that's the crappy thing. Faith stepped in a pile of poo, uncovered crap over the last 7 months that has been going on there for other people and other incidents. It's like she thought she stepped in a pile of poo and it turns into a pool of poop. I am, though, waiting for you, Adrian, Faith, or someone to not pull public record and realize that Captain O'Wire found out that Stacy lied back in 2011, which is the original gossip incident that started this downward spiral, right? Yes, your actions. Did you instigate that Shane should use Pathways money to request a licensed officer? Yep. Okay. I appreciate your heart and your perhaps mismanaged initiative, but you got lied to. You repeated the lie. You repeated the lie to the police. You repeated the lie to multiple police. And Aubrey, Alexis, and Caitlin lives are now changed forever because of your actions and others' actions. In other words, I can't stay here and just keep getting death threats forever. I mean, at some point, yes, ma'am, you broke your restraining order, and, you know, I'm tired of getting kicked out of gyms and all kind of other crap. You got lied to. Deal with it. Have boundaries and move on. Yes, sometimes sometimes moms do things in 1980 so that they lose custody of their kiddos. Hi. It happens. Faith brought Suzanne into church and claimed she was my mother. She's not and hasn't been since I was 2 years old. Sorry, but that's the truth. Sometimes people are born in and spend 35 years in a misogynistic right-wing nutjob cult. You can deal with childhood drama and parental drug usage and get healing. Some people experience such a chronic level of trauma and they choose not to get healing. Even after the well-intended guy offers them a fresh start in a new town. Hi. Sorry, but that's the truth. Sometimes people with Down syndrome kiddos get caught in a lie. And to mitigate their wrong, they decide to realize making a false claim of family violence might help them look better. Where's Jeremy at now? In a foster home. Sorry, but that's the truth. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Where's Jeremy at now? In a foster home. Sorry, Faith lied to you. Sorry, Faith lied to you. And you and Adrian thought it'd be funny to repeat the lie. Okay. Remember, there's the... there's that one. And that's the September one, not the March one. Polygamy still doesn't exist, and I'm not already married to somebody else. I'm sorry. Not only did Stacy leave Pathway, she also left town completely. Wonder why. And she's now married to someone else. So, are we in a, like, menage a threesome polygamy thing or something? Damn. Like, literally, if you repeat... And what's funny is back over in the thing, that if you'll remember, they go and they say, he's married. I mean, no, he's sort of married. I mean, he's common law married. It's like they can't figure out which one of their lies they're going to get that time. But anyways, Faith said it. They repeated it. And sorry, but that's the truth. I get that it's not the easiest thing to do, but it's okay to have healthy boundaries with someone who lies and takes advantages of social generosity. You have a choice to not get caught up in it. Bad shit happens, Katie. Some get bitter, some get better. You know the old saying about giving a drunk a drink, right? Would you want someone giving a meth head mom a needle, lighter, and a spoon, knowing full well that those choices would affect that mom's daughter. Of course, YOU would never do that, right? Would you want someone claiming that they had neurofibromatosis if they didn't? That's Mom. That's that famous guy. By the way, in the far left dress, that'd be my mom, legally, morally, financially, physically, socially, spiritually, emotionally, however you want to look at it, to both me and Heather, because Heather's adopted. She was the mom she didn't have to be twice. Next time you're over at the Texas Neurofibromatosis office, look around. You still might see traces of Mom. Mainly on the wall. I think that's where they hung her stuff. Did Faith lie again to Kevin in March? Yes, that's because she had enablers. Hi. Who were feeding her fear-based flashbacks. Remember that whole PTSD thing that you got so defensive about? No one ever claimed or mentioned that you had it. Faith does. She pulls stories from other people and makes those her own. Sorry, Rhonda, but if you'll go back and listen to this right here, if you'll notice that Faith says she keeps a notebook and she writes down other people's stories. Yeah. And those stories then become hers. And she likes to repeat them. Don't know why. Don't know what triggers it. But, you know, there you go. I really think that, I think everybody should watch this Independent Fundamental Baptist thing. Anyways, for the psyche eval that we're having to put together, would you like to know how many times she's had raging episodes of thinking that Aubrey, Alexis, and Caitlin are going to be kidnapped or abducted? Very, very much just like somebody gets back from Afghanistan, here's a car backfire, and decides that they're going to pull out their service weapon and just unload it. Well, you're not in Afghanistan. That was a car backfiring, and you've got to figure out how to dissolve and diffuse that explosive situation. It would suck if I had to share all of those different episodes with you for you to actually believe it, but it's Katie. But there's no less than 14 so far, going back all the way to 2012, when she told me that Jason was going to kidnap the girls. Okay. And so that's when I told her, hey, they have women's shelters in Florida, right? And then her brother was going to conspire with Jason to kidnap the girls as well. Again, that's real simple. Just like this right here is documented, so is everything else. You just go to the old Facebook, figure out how to do a download data thing, whatever, and it cranks out an Excel spreadsheet of all the Facebook chats. She thought that Jason was going to abduct the girls, and she also thought her brother was going to kidnap the girls. I can go back over, I don't want to freaking gray all of these out. But, when Caitlin was in there's a million of them. When Caitlin was in second grade, it was at the first or second year that they were here. Anyways, Faith got everybody excited, all the teachers excited again. Jason's in town. He's got family in Waco. And next thing you know, she finds out, because of course, she's not obsessed and she doesn't stalk. But she finds out that Jason's in town, so automatically, it goes to the girls are going to be kidnapped and abducted. Please don't don't let this happen. And the teachers are like, okay, let's dissolve this a bit, give it a little bit of perspective. Katie, I'm sorry, it's her fear, it's her addiction, it's meth to Faith. You, Adrian, and others all had a choice. Either you validate a situation without gossip and rumors by using multiple different angles of approaching the situation. You can also use this thing called public records to figure out if somebody's married or if somebody has a restraining order. You can ask better questions. Faith, when you thought that you would be funny and bring Suzanne Truax into Pathway Church and claim that that's Brad's mommy, you didn't go into the auditorium and just announce that, did you? Because there might be some pallbearers that were at Mom's funeral. There might be like half the church that went to Mound, Taylor, high school, junior high. Whew! Jan Griffin, pillar of the Burleson community, and suddenly, or you make a choice to enable. That's what you chose. She's in a hole and there's 3 little girls who are completely innocent that she's taken down with her. Have boundaries, stop enabling. I thought they were, the link. Oh, they're doing that whole block and unblock thing. These people are so drama. God. Isn't that what happens when it's, Yeah, it's because you get blocked or whatever. So, God help them. I mean, they just can't. All right, so here's the timeline. Put it together again. 2 days ago, there's the full headers. There is. Where is it again? Let's see, school is starting and crap starting back up. What am I looking for? What else? IP. I don't know where it is. They say copy it, download original. Okay. Is that what makes it? I don't know. Somewhere there they said something about an IP address, and it literally says, yes, I'm still at home. Not my department. Rink. Anyways, so there you go. There it is. Latest and greatest. Cracks me up. So that was starting today. That was the day that, yeah, that was. So you've got all those previous ones there, and that's that one right there. And I guess she went and blocked it again. Katie, Ream, sorry, it's cracks me up. It's the same crap that Faith and Adrian do. And don't forget, Faith has both Adrian, the Ritz, and the Wine Crawls login still. So you have to go watch those as well. But you know, there's the latest. God, what? Jeez. It's like they're obsessed with making sure that their lie keeps getting deeper. And that's what I don't understand. If this is the problem, then you would want to protect the church. Not say, hey, Adrian, here's an email for you. Look, he pulled public record and got you on video. No, everybody's seen the... Not just that one, the one in March, you know. The dispatch call. Adrian hands the phone to Faith. Jeez, man. How deep does this crap go? Okay, so I guess I got to ask you guys, do I go ahead and send the cease and desist, or do we keep waiting to see if it gets deeper? And I'm guessing I can go ahead and just be... I don't get some... I'm going to keep being transparent with them, because obviously it's exposing more of the problem. Probably not. There's a 1 in 4 chance there. The only person with significant motivation to... forget about these two. The only person with like some real motivation there is Viking Ninja Cop. I really doubt Art New Mom. That's part of Mom's generation. Rick, I don't know. He's got a great sermon on cognitive bias, but I'm not quite sure if he wants to come to grips with what's going on. So I'm guessing that's the answer right there. All right, so I'm going to share this with them again, just for the sake of being transparent. And I guess that's blocked or whatever again. I don't get it. But it is good. Thank you for this whole recording it thing. It's a good idea. All right. The end.